Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. So, why was Cinderella thrown off the basketball team? She ran away from the ball. Today, we're taking a look at Invincible, the card game. Now, this is what? Guardians of the Globe by Indie Boards and Cards. All right. Now, this is by Kevin Riley, Nick Little, and Sydney Engelstein. All right. Now, I like Invincible. I love the series. It's been on TV for a while. I enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed the Invincible board game when it came out. Now, this card game really caught my attention. I didn't even really know it was there. And I heard and saw that it was based off of, what is it, Astronauts. Now, Astronauts is one of those card games I always wanted to play, never got the game. And so when I saw this one was out there, I had to go out and buy it. So I'll tell you what, let's go down to the table, let's open this one up, and let's see what's on the inside. All right, folks, here we go. This is Invincible, the card game. Guardians of the Globe. Now, this is by Skybound and Indie Boards and Cards. Not really sure how all of these two tie into it, but there you go. Now, this is designed by Kevin Riley, Nick Little, and Sydney Engelstein. Now, let's flip this thing over and take a look at it. All right, so the Guardians of the Globe. See, the Guardians of the Globe are dead, killed by the greatest threat our world has ever faced. Earth needs new champions to step up and defend humanity. Well, you answer the call. Well, you become invincible. So you're going to upgrade your deck. You're going to ready your attack. You're going to defeat the villains. Now, this game is based on Astronauts, and my understanding is you can actually play this can be played as both a standalone game or be fully integrated with all existing Astronaut content. Astronauts is one of those games I've always wanted to play, never got a chance to. I don't own it, don't have it, don't know anybody that has it. So I had to go buy this one. Just because it was available and it was there, and it sounds so good and it looks so good, and I missed Astronauts. I know that one's still available as well, but I really like this theme. I liked watching the show, so this one, sometimes the theme really helps on a game. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but I don't know. We'll see what it is. I like Invincible, so I went with this one. Okay, got the box open. Let's see what is going to be in here, and I know there's probably just going to be nothing but cards, being as it is a card game. Oh, excuse me. Now, we got a 32-page rule book, which is way bigger than I thought we'd have for this game. We got our game terms in the back. All right. Let's see. Yeah, all the different stuff for this game. Wow. Okay, there's a few terms there. Now, let's flip this thing over. Let's take a look at it. You know what? I'm going to get this box out of the way, get this a little bit lower. It's going to make it a little bit easier for us to kind of see everything. And you know what? I'm actually going to tilt this down just a little bit for you guys. And that actually might help. Hopefully that works better. Okay, so that's the middle. Let's go to the beginning. There we go. Object of the game. Okay, cooperative deck building. I love deck building. I love cooperative. Cooperative is one of my favorite themes. So you know what? I couldn't resist. So we got our contents right here. All the different stuff we're going to be able to get. Looks like, looks like we're going to have different decks that we're going to progress through. I like that idea. All right, I'm getting more and more interested all the time. Okay, our component anatomy for all the different cards, a bunch of different stuff there. The player mats, the villain cards. We got the villain mats, the villain level tokens. There's a lot of stuff. Difficulty tokens. Whew, I'm going to have fun learning this one. All right, now we're going to get into our player setup. We're going to get into our city setup. Let's see. Our supply setup. Holy moly. Setup supply setup clarifications right here and the size of the different supply decks. Okay. All right. And our turn order deck. Setup turn order. Then we got our villain setup. We got like 10 pages of setup. Holy crud. All right. Setup example. All right. This is cool. So at least we get to see an example of everything set up when it's all done. So we can kind of go back and we can look and make sure that we got it all correct. Okay. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I have faith. All right, so gameplay. So we're gonna have our turn order and how it's all gonna go. Our player turn overview, which is actually kind of cool. I like seeing stuff like that. And then we're just gonna kind of get into our attack phase. All right, and then our main phase and all the different things like gain a card, overcharge attack, all the different stuff like that. I like how they outline different things. Looks like it should be pretty easy to follow once we get everything set up. All right, activating your different abilities, and then your draw phase. Oh yeah, and this is like there's the no shuffling thing too, in this one as well. Interesting. Okay. And the name of the game for the no shuffling just eludes me at the moment, but you guys know what it is. I'm sure you'll leave in the notes in the comments and tell me that I can't remember anything, which is sometimes very true. Now we're going to have our villain turn and our villain draw phase. All right, a villain's going to be leveling up, not a good thing, but some exhausted stuff. And then we're going to have our game end. All right, expedition rules. All right. And then game setup for expeditions. Interesting. If it's too hard, looks like a way to kind of make it easier, or apocalypse, nightmare, expert, or normal. Yeah, apocalypse mode doesn't sound too appeasing right now. I think I want to learn normal first. All right, combo cards. We've got our expeditions there. Then we got some solo play and variable difficulty. And there you go. Good looking rule book. I like it. Okay. There is a ton in that rule book, but hopefully it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. But a lot of times I think they're worse than they actually are. All right, so let's take a look what we have here. We have the narrative book. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna get a nice little comic, tell you what's going on. All right. What do we got? A little bit more information. Pretty damn hard setup. Okay, we got victory, first defeat, second defeat, cleanup phase, some more entrance exam setup. So it looks like we're going to be going through this, and this is all the different setups for all of the different campaigns you completed. So this is the whole expedition right here. Now, you want some more superhero action? Here's all your Astro Knight stuff, which is kind of their own superhero thing, which looks really, really cool. And I have a feeling I'm going to get those and have to get those. I have that feeling, but let's get through this one first. But I'll tell you what, I love indie boards and card stuff, and I know I'm just going to be excited about this one. So we got these little envelopes, okay? One mat, one token sheet, one tarot card, one deluxe or one deck box, and 2 card dividers. I am not going to open these. If you haven't played this game, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I haven't played this game. I don't want to spoil it for myself. All right, so look at that. Stick that thing back down. So we're going to have set 3. I mean, I already showed you the narrative book that had all the different stuff in it. And this is all the stuff that you're going to open up. So you don't get to see these. This is for, at least you're not going to see them from me. You might see them from somebody else, but I'm not going to show you. I'm going to be stingy that way. All right, so we have Invincible. This is going to be his player board. So let's go ahead and give this a little bit of a punch test. Okay. You know, I forget to do this sometimes. I haven't had a game that didn't punch very well in a really long time. So I keep forgetting to do this. Now, these ones here, this is thicker than normal, and I do like that. Okay, this one is way thicker than normal. So let's get that piece out of there. And as you can see, it punched no problem at all. Oh, it looks like this one comes out. See, I like this. I like how they etch them like that. So if you put stuff down in there, it stays in place. Okay, so there you go. There's Invincible. All right, on. And there's his backside if you want to take a look at his personal file. Nice. You got his starting hand and his starting deck right there. Now, I'm not going to punch all of these. We're just going to take a look at the front and back side. So we got Rexplode. All right, his front and back. Duplicate. All right, she's really unique and interesting. And just Robot. I like how he's just Robot, okay? It's like something from the 50s. Robot, go do this. All right. And then Adam Eve. Very nice. And there you go. Now, what do we have here? Okay, so this is thin. It's not real big, but this is the Flaxians. The rules of Flaxians, turn order card is drawn. Okay, when a player is exhausted, you got normal difficulty level 1, and then challenge rating 3, max level 4. Okay, some information there on him. Cool. So what else we have? Man, this is not what I expected this box to all have. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have some health tokens, some singles and some 5s. All right, some different stun tokens. Player, we got turn order tokens right here. Those are all your health tokens, front and back. Cool. And then what do we have here? Let's see if we can get these right set up so you can read them. Flaxians, okay, normal level 4, normal level 2. So this must be for their level up. So they're level 1, then they go to 2, then 3, then 4, then expert mode if you really don't like yourself. All right, okay. So we'll look at that just in case that backside is going to be a little bit different. And see, and these are even punching pretty good, and they're also pretty thick as well. So those are cool. Now, what are we going to have here? Oh yeah, so our punch board had those little holes, right? So we're going to get these little round discs, and they're going to fit inside there. Perfect. So those are probably going to be, I'm guessing, all the different flavors, the player colors. Okay. Now, it's going to be hit point tracker or whatever. Nice thing is it's already put together. You don't have to assemble these ones. And I'm going to guess this one might be the bad guy. I don't know. Yeah, which one's which? But we're going to get 2 of those. We're going to get a whole bunch of bags. Actually, not a whole bunch. We're going to get 3. We get 3 bags. Not a whole bunch. Okay. I'm going to start on the bottom. I do like the artwork down in there. Check that out. Looks cool. And you can just see, I mean, there's a lot of space in here. I have a feeling you're going to be able to put a lot of expansions and stuff in here. They've probably taken that into consideration when they did this, that they're going to be doing some more. Now, looks like we're going to get some cheat cards. All right, we got our villain turn, his main phase, draw phase, becoming exhausted, and there's going to be your player turn order card. Okay, these look nice. I always love it when they give us these cards rather than just give us something on the back of the book. Now you have your city, and there we go. We got Chicago. Very, very nice. Okay, those. Let's get all those put back in their little bag till I'm ready to play this one. Okay, and now we're going to get all of these little square cards. Now we got, oh, this is, okay, these are going to be your, I know, your divider cards. So, yeah, so your supply deck. Okay, I love looking at the artwork on these too, so I'm just going to flip through them. So we got your supply deck, probably for your different characters. All these are your supply decks. Okay, supply deck, your unique starter cards, punch, determination, your turn order cards, flak ends. Okay, there's your battle cards, and then there's your hero randomizers. So randomizers are always cool. I like it when they give us those, because that's the way I usually play. Everyone's like, oh, what do you want to play? I'm like, I don't know, just give me something. I'll play whatever. Just give me something random. That's kind of how I am. Now, we're going to have a nice little box that you can build. Put this one together. Okay, should go together pretty easy. Other than mine looks like it's kind of glued down. Not too bad. There you go. Okay, so this is actually kind of a thicker cardboard as well. So it looks like it's going together just fine. This should be the bottom piece right here because it doesn't have that little cutout in the top. So there you go. So that works out good. So now we have our little box. I'm going to kind of stick that right over here for right now. Actually, will it fit this way? Yes, it will. And then can I put these in here? Kind of. They're fitting down, but that fits perfect like that. Now, this is the part that I can't really show you, but let's see if we can pull all these out and see what I can show you. Okay. So we're going to have these, do not open this until instructed to do so. So here's 1A and 1B. All right, stop 1A, 1B. We're going to have 2 and 3. We're going to have 1C, we're going to have 4, and we're going to have stop, end. Okay, I am not going to spoil this game for you folks. I just will not do it. But all right, we got his dad in there. Okay, take a look at that. So I am going to leave all these in here. I know there's some stuff out on the web. If you really want to take a look at these, you're going to have to go do it on your own because I don't like spoiling games, especially when they're campaign type games and stuff like that. I'll show you some stuff, but stuff like this, no, I kind of keep all that hidden. I'm a meanie that way. I know. I'm sorry. All right. So tell you what, let's just get all this stuff back in the box. So we'll put him back in there. I know this guy goes down to the bottom, but I'm going to put him up on top. Let's get him in there. We don't need his board. Okay. We're going to put that guy there. We're going to take all of these. We're just going to put them in here. These eventually are going to be opened up. I'm sure those are going to be cards and different stuff that's just going to fit down to the bottom. Okay. Let's get our narrative book in there. We're going to get our rule book in there. Everything's still fitting flat. And there you go. And that is Invincible, the card game. And as you can see, this is a thick box. Okay. So, it's not super big this way, but it is deep. Okay. A lot of stuff is going to go in here. And I bet we're going to be able to see some expansions for this game that are just going to fit in this main core box. And I like it when they do that. All right. But Invincible, the card game, Guardians of the Globe. Like I said, from Indie Boards and Cards. And what we got? Skybound. Very nice. Looks fantastic. Can't wait to get this one to the table. So let's head back up top and let's close this out. All right, folks, there you go. That is Invincible, the card game by Indie Boards and Cards. I got to say, the game looks absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to give this one a play. I like the Invincible series. It was really great to watch. It was very fun. I even enjoyed the board game. That was really good as well. And this card game looks really, really good. I know Astro Knights that it's based off. I've heard a lot of really good stuff about it, and I always wanted to play it, so I can't wait to give this one a try and play it since it's basically the same thing, and it even integrates with it. I'm going to like this one that much. I'm probably going to get Astro Knights as well, or I'm going to have to start looking into it, but I can't wait to play it. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Well, thanks again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like this video on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on Facebook, or even on X. Please leave me a comment on any one of those platforms, and I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, folks, if you like the videos I do here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you to go ahead and click on that subscription button and even click on that bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And also, if you like the videos I do here, I also post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. Over there, we'll do some reviews, some playthroughs, and unboxings. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel down in the details below. You know, my girlfriend said I act too much like a detective and we need to split up. I told her, great, we can cover more ground that way.